All the goth DJs and Twitch witches are hanging out on Thursday for the bad VHS rips, unblinking eyes, and fire by night. Thetans and Satans comes from an interest in the cult of Scientology, moral panics, Satanism, and how they set the tone for the extremist social media panics of today. We really earn our Weird Left Twitch badge with this show, watching the world go red light in reverse every Thursday at 9 p.m. Pacific on twitch.tv/EchoplexMedia. Find our full schedule at echoplexmedia.com.
Don't forget to follow us on social media for beautiful food and inspiration.
And she took me down into the city. And we walked down another half mile. And she said, on them you should have pity. And I've never seen none of them smile. She said I am only of nothing. And she said that my blood has run black. Then she took all the knives I had from me to prevent me from stabbing my back. And she told me that you never loved me. And she said that my love is a lie. And she took me down into the city. And we walked down another half mile.
Hey everybody, welcome to Local Love. We do the show every Tuesday from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Pacific and beyond into red light. You can find this show at echoplexmedia.com. If you want to quickly share the stream with your friends, you can share it at http://eplex.xyz.
That's so technical.
If you put the www in front of it, it might not work because it's not actually a web page, but that's some technical shit that I don't need to tell you about. You can give us some money on Patreon at patreon.com/Echoplex. Please do donate because, I don't know, I would like to offset some of my expenses here. You can also join our chat room at discord.me/Echoplex and post your memes, post flyers about your show, mingle with the good people you meet in there, and hook up your mic and chime in and ask the band some questions. I'm producer Dave. You can find me at Plex_Dave on Twitter. Do mosey over to the tweets and replies because that's where the real action is. I have been throwing bombs at a lot of people today.
You got blocked several times.
I got blocked by a lot of people today on Twitter. Who are you, ma'am?
I am the Media Wench. You can find me on Twitter at Ouija Queen, and you can find Echoplex Media on all of the social medias. Just type Echoplex Media into Google and choose your favorite one. Our other co-hosts.
Hey, what's up? I'm Chip DeVille, and actually, if you type in www.eplex.xyz, it actually works. So be lazy. Go for it.
On some devices. On some devices,
I just tried it on this computer.
If we did a show about technology, I could explain why it works on some devices and not on others.
But this is a music show.
This is a music technology show sometimes. But
That's true.
We do have a guests in studio. They're wearing some shark outfits. You can look at my Twitter to see a picture of them in their shark outfits. If I, in fact, attached the photo. I don't know if I did or not. This is Shark in the Water. Why don't you guys go ahead and introduce yourselves?
Greetings, food. My name is Narnar. I will eat you. Eat you.
He's a little rough around the gills. I'm Jet Ski. We like to party.
Hey, what's up? It's Clam Crusher.
Emphasis on the
Well, thank you guys for coming in tonight. This is
swimming in.
I didn't expect you guys to come in your full shark regalia. That's some pretty impressive stuff right there.
We took off our human costumes earlier.
Great. So you guys have a website and whatnot?
Yeah, sharkinthewater.net.
Very good. I did in fact use it earlier to find your Twitter and your Facebook so that I could, I don't know, tag you on Twitter.
Fishbook.
Oh, the never-ending menu.
and if you're listening to this, you're on that menu.
I thought that was Tinder.
There's nothing tender about getting eaten.
Well,
This is a new one from producer Dave.
So if you're listening to this, you should know that all of our stuff is running Linux. Especially tonight, we're grateful for the CAF plugins. They manage the dynamics and the volume of everything to make sure that nothing is too hot or too cold, or make sure that a little bit of the background noise goes away and stuff. If you want to know more about that, you can just go to our website and click on the little studio button, and it'll tell you all about the stuff we use. I don't know. I guess I'll keep the music rolling here.
Well, do they know American Finn language if they don't speak? There you go.
That's a language with a porpoise. Don't get me fucking started, guys. I will go pun for pun with you all
That's
night.
why I'm here. Where's my free dolphins?
Is that the AFL, the American fish language?
Oh,
Oh, the American Finn language. I'm sorry.
Finn language.
Finn.
American Finn language. So I think I'm going to keep this music rolling here. Good friend of ours, Landon Wordswell. He's probably out on tour right now, but he makes his stops in the Bay Area, so we do include him in our Bay Area music selection. This song is called Survive the Road, and I hope our friend out there is doing okay on his, what I'm sure is some kind of on-the-road situation, because that's where he always is.
on tour.
We'll be right back. Oh, I forgot to mention, if you want to call us using an old-fashioned telephone, you can do so at 415-903-PLEX. That's 415-903-7539. We got Survive the Road by Landon Wordswell. We'll be right back.
This hard work's got my hands aching. I scribe heat and blow leaf like I'm landscaping. A lot of people depend on me, a lot of people don't. A lot of people wanna injure me, a lot of people won't. Forgive me, Father, my provided the profit. If I can try to deposit a proper knot in my wallet. Nieces, moms, sisters, nephews, pops is gonna be solid. Eating clean, speaking knowledge, reconvene. Think about it, by the wall. Gotta get it, gotta go. These MCs want my steeds, but they can't survive the raw. No, they can't survive the raw. Scrapping my son every day. Life ain't no fun anyway. Gotta move on, drinking my summers away. Feelings they come and they fade. Write a new song, songs, lyrics, beats. Trying to keep these lyrics deep, these beats let my spirit speak. I win because I fear defeat. That's why it hurt when she left. Dropped a bomb on me, then she threw a words through my chest. It's like, wow. But look, these are exciting times, and if I left you, I'd love to protect your life with mine. Never really said I knew what was next for me, because you always seem to know what was best for me. I asked myself, is you this stupid? I missed my son's first steps trying to give you this music. I was on tour on the road, but I was rhyming was sacred, while I was praying for growth and hoping that time wasn't wasted. But God gave me this gift, I was designed as a favorite. Fans come to my shows reciting my rhymes from their playlist, so don't tell me I ain't dedicated. Miss me with that yada yada. With not a dollar, built a business and I got it proper. But in the process, I let down a lot of folks. And when I think about it most and see how far I gotta go, everyone I rock was broke. Try my hardest not to choke, my pockets low. That situation had me by the throat. I built a team around me, I built some steam around me. I got some Starbucks, I spilled some cream around me. I ain't celebrated Christmas in like 5 winters. Last Christmas Eve, I could barely buy dinner. But look, these are exciting times, and if I left you, I'd love to protect your life with mine. Never really said I knew what was next for me, because you always seem to know what was best for me. But this is life on the road, and there's a price for living reckless with your sights on your goals. Praying every single day, hoping this lightens the load. And there's a lot of flaws and weaknesses this life can expose. So be cool, be calm, be you. These rhymes, these beats, these lines, these moves that I'm making a difference. In a major way, it's uplifted. Day to day is a paper chase, and I pray to make it efficient. This isn't what I envision. I've risen my stock and wisdom, assisting my flock and pitching. But listen, I've got decisions to make. Living straight ain't living great. Getting praised in different states and spit and make the kids debate. Lord of mercy, Lord of mercy. Everything I'm missing hurt me. Played a fool while pushing 30. Played it cool in different jerseys. Home court advantage while I hold the mic. Went from being a socialite to barely keeping a social life. But look, these are exciting times, and if I left you, I'd love to protect your life with mine. Never really said I knew what was next for me, because you always seem to know what was best for me.
Go ahead and introduce yourself. Where are we at? Who are we with? What are we doing?
And so this is this has become Life Tour. It's myself, Landon Wordswell, Axiom the Wise, and then we also have Gifted Gab rolling with us. Man, we're in South Carolina right now, Charleston to be exact. We're on this little
All right, that was Survive the Road by Landon Wordswell. You can check his music out. Just look for Landon Wordswell. That's a Wordswell. Or Wordswell.
Lands on Wordswell.
He does land on the Wordswell. We did, in fact, destroy him and his friend Mustafa. Some people do come here not prepared for the smoke-a-thon. and they end up falling asleep.
Snoring on the mic. We're sorry, Landon. We love you.
So, hey, you guys from the Water Shark or whatever the fuck your band name is. You guys got a couple shows coming up. You guys were talking about them a little before we hit play on the show. So, what do you guys got coming up? Where can people go see you?
On the 7th at Palimoni's, the dive bar in downtown Livermore. It's a free show, cheap booze.
We eat you there, like the other shows that we will now tell you about.
Then
we're gonna go and swim to Lake Tahoe and play at Whiskey Dick's on the 15th of this month, and then we're gonna play somewhere.
Bocce Cellar.
Yes,
in Santa Cruz.
Santa Cruz,
our great saint, Saint Cruz.
Santa Cruz.
Do you guys happen to know the date on that one, or can people just look that shit up for themselves?
22nd. We will be playing adjacent to the Red Triangle at Bocce Cellar.
What you humans call the 22nd.
And then we're playing the 23rd in Concord at a place called the Red Hat, which is now also renamed the Red Triangle.
See
us there.
Because the fins, they're triangles, or am I just...
No, because off our coast lurks a delicious treat in a boat that is a human, and we'll triangulate on you.
Yes. One of it is the Carolina Islands.
So I gave your guys a listen, like your guys' album, like a listen. I got to see you guys play at Motorfest out here in Campbell.
Yes.
And let me just give our listeners kind of an idea of like what I got to experience, because before they're even on stage, the whole scene is set, and it's like a seaside massacre. There's like there's like a dead lifeguard, and there's fish everywhere, and
body parts.
Yes, lots of body parts. And then they come out onto the stage, and the first thing they say are, "We are Shark in the Water," and
your food.
And I'd like to thank our set designer. It's actually the ghost of David Hasselhoff, even though he's not dead yet.
Actually, after you've seen him try to eat a burger off the floor, I mean, he's dead. He's done. He's not dead, but he's done.
He's not
you guys
dead,
know what I'm
but-
talking about?
Yeah. His 15 minutes were way up.
You know what, man? I'd like his house and his car. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
Hasselhoff's minutes are up.
Hasselhoffs?
A house of Hoffs.
House of Hoffs.
Does it take you guys a long time to get the set up, or do you have people?
No, we do it ourselves.
Is it hard to do with fins because you don't have
Yes.
thumbs?
We're all fins.
Have you seen how many teeth we have? We can set up that stage real fast.
Do you use teeth that you lose for guitar picks? That would be cool.
Well, it's a shark tar.
Yeah.
It only has one string and it's made of kelp.
So how did you guys all find each other? Like, how did the band form?
When did you become a shiver?
Sharks are pelagic. That means that they swim solo in the ocean, but eventually they do find fellow sharks.
We were sharing a meal.
I was like, hey, have you had an elephant seal? And Jetski was like, got one right here. Let's share. And then let's go on land and eat the people who are there. And that was our story.
These are all songs of our people.
Did you guys? I know that maybe you guys used a seaweed for the guitar. Do you guys like use a ligament off of a victim of yours for the strings on the bass?
Electric heels.
Electric eels are the strings on the bass.
Of course.
You're dangerous. It's a high fucking difficulty thing there.
Well, he plays very low. He actually went to the bottom of the Marianas Trench to find that electric eel. And then he brought it back to the surface.
He went to the bottom of a trench to find that bass.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
The trenches. That's what we're about. That and eating whoever's listening to this.
Nobody listens to this show.
We can see you here at us.
Fact. Shark fact.
Shark fact. That does in fact make it a fact when you say fact after it. I've been on the internet long enough to know that.
Especially in today's current climate. As long as you say it with confidence, it's real.
Like this. Sharknado was a documentary, and that's a fact. Shark fact.
All fucking four of them.
Okay, so like,
Oh God.
were you guys stoked on Sharknado, or did you feel like it was like kind of culturally appropriating the shark culture?
Fucking get out of my brain, dude. I was going to ask the same fucking question.
My Uncle Clementine actually was one of the stunt doubles.
A shark or a human?
A shark eating a human. Let's
Okay,
specify.
to be fair, that is your uncle. I guess being a shark yourself, you wouldn't have a human uncle, would you? That'd be a little bit. Well, I mean, I guess I don't know. I get that's like an interspecies relationship.
Like
That's okay in Alabama.
Like by
Well,
marriage.
really, we're just sharks disguised as dudes dressed up as sharks.
There is a shark that lives in the river. His name is Bull Shark, and that ain't no bull shark. And that's a fact. Shark fact.
Mm-hmm.
All right, everybody, I'm going to keep this music rolling here. We got Sam Ruckus, and this song is called The Greatest I've Ever Felt. If I'm not mistaken, Sam Ruckus is joining us soon.
Yes, he is. He's going to be on next week.
Oh, that's fantastic. Well, I don't know. If you can sit through whatever this is, you can tune in next week for Sam Ruckus.
The man, the myth, the legend.
And we'll be right back.
Why is my throat always fucked, man?
This is Sam Ruckus Music. Check it out. You ain't doing nothing.
I'll go first. Yo. I'm nothing short of a creative. If you don't believe me, check the long list of what I've created. 1 year ago, I dropped an album, no one played it. But I built my road, I'm grateful that project was the pavement, yeah. I just live in the moment with no delay in my motion. Start of a notion and wrote it. I produced it, then spoke it, dropped out my courses. Gave birth to something potent. You're listening to the grossest, my voice is something nocent. Energy depleted, my adversaries defeated. But I'm always willing to go another round if it's needed. The offspring of two souls who don't know how to define quitting. Always got it before the 10 count with my mind spinning. Battles in the rearview, I'm looking at what's what's ahead. I've championed every situation where a tear was shed. I'm hardened by a battle, I'm ready for what's next. My senses have sharpened, you're dealing with the threat. Cause I done swam with the sharks, I done wrestled with the crocs, yeah. The weapon is the heart. I ran the pride from within, I done walked out the den, yeah. The weapon was the pen. So many fights under my belt. So many fights under my belt, yeah. This is the greatest I ever felt. This is the greatest I ever felt.
It was 11:59 around the time I usually grab my keys and take off to try to break all the negative thoughts that be corroding me. Cruising was the only thing to help me slowly step away from approaching the part of me that I've been unfamiliar with until that one night. I hit the gas, dipped into oncoming traffic, looking to crash, thinking I wouldn't get past all the self-hatred from mistakes that I've made. If I could gift wrap this privilege, I would give it away. Given the day I find myself falling back into the abyss, then when I'm out, I shake hands with parts of my life that I've missed. It's truly a gift I'm able to tell you this, and we get to embrace each other outside the newspaper fine print, so fuck a headline. For me, there's gonna be a next time, and I get to tell my children during bedtime how mommy and daddy, who did all they could to push through the agony and casually grow into the people that we needed to be. By seeing what we needed to see, there's beauty in the struggle.
I done swam with the sharks, I done wrestled with the crocs, yeah. The weapon is the heart. I ran the pride from within, I done walked out the den, yeah. The weapon was the pen. So many fights under my belt. So many fights under my belt, yeah. This is the greatest I ever felt. This is the greatest I ever felt.
Yeah, this is the greatest I've felt. Yeah, I'm feeling myself, fulfilling myself, hey. Fulfill the art of my wealth. Yeah, I'm feeling myself, hey. Working harder, working smarter on my own these days. It's just me, myself, and I don't feel alone these days. Grab a pen, we going in like Stephen King these days. When I'm back up in the bay, it's for a show, ayy. Making art up in my castle, finessing your favorite rap song. Dreaming on the win the day of when we get the platinum, ain't no chances. We plotting on advances, on our options, on our mentions, on our flights. Out in the tropics in Hawaii, in my mind, I'm dreaming of fucking fly. G6, mobbing out all the way to Dubai. Ain't no lie, I'm just vibing. Sights is the sky, in my Honda getting high. Writing raps about my life and what's to come or what's to be. Well, hold up and let me see. Yeah, I'm feeling great, but there's more for me to be. Yeah, I'm feeling great, but there's more for me to see. Yeah, more for me to be. Yeah, more for me to see. Yeah, I'm just vibing out. Yeah, full moon vibing out. Yeah, and the moon be shining out. Yeah, full moon vibing out. Yeah.
All right, we're back with Shark in the Water. Hey, Alexa, can you tell us anything about the band Shark in the Water?
I'm still learning about shark questions. Try asking Tell Me a Shark Fact to learn more about them.
Okay, Alexa, can we have a shark fact?
Most shark species will drown if they stop moving, as they don't have the muscles they need to pump water through their mouth and over their gills. As long as they keep swimming, water keeps moving over their gills, keeping them alive.
That's correct.
Fact. Shark fact.
That's one of the very few times this thing has been useful. So we put this. I got this Amazon Echo from like my parents or my sister or some shit for Christmas, and I put it next to my bed, and I was trying to get it to do anything useful for me, and it wasn't doing anything useful. And I was like, well, this thing's just going to listen to me have sex if I keep it in my room. And so I plugged it into the studio here, and now it's completely useless except for right now.
You're welcome.
Thank you, food.
So we have somebody new joining the panel. Who are you, sir?
Clam Crusher drummer.
Clam Crusher drummer. Very good, very good. How long you been drumming, man?
Long time. 25 years.
Stupid question is what you're saying. Dumb shark fact.
That's a dumb shark fact. Nobody cares.
Cool. have any
circles?
Have any of your other bands been sea life themed?
No, they have not. This is the best band, sea life themed band I've been in. Pretty awesome.
Also, the only sea life band.
Wait.
Well, yeah.
And that too is a shark fact.
Actually, I met Clam Crusher by playing the Wharf to Wharf show.
Yeah, Santa Cruz.
Santa Claus and Santa Cruz.
Mm-hmm.
Was Santa Claus there? I mean,
Yeah,
Does he show
yeah.
up to like? Does he show up to like shark shows?
Except for, Santa Cruz is way cooler than St. Nick because Santa Cruz lives on the North Shore.
Oh man,
he has the North Pole. We have the North Shore.
And
Who are you gonna believe?
Right.
Santa Cruz will absolve you of your sins no matter what they are and no matter what you believe.
That if you obey the 4 shark commandments. The 4 shark commandments.
Yeah.
Shark commandment number 1: Thou shalt not take Shamu's name in vain.
Right. Right.
That's not a shark, but go ahead.
You can look at a shark in the mouth and question.
It's like, look. Oh yeah.
Hey, silly human.
Shark commandment number 4, because we skipped 2 and 3. Thou shalt always bite human. Human.
We can't help it. We're always hungry, and it's so tasty. See? Tell me rumble.
Hey, Clam Crusher, I saw that when you play your drums, you have a nice hat. Some say it's a crabberry beret.
That's a fact. Shark fact. That's for Sand Crab Rodeo.
We also sing a couple songs about other creatures of the sea.
Jellyfish.
Such as a...
For those that can't understand jellyfish.
He said jellyfish.
We sing about the intrusive nature of snorkelers too, because you think you're watching us, but we're watching you.
Yeah, we call it peeping Tom. We do. You call it snorkeling. We call you peeping Tom. It's rude, dude.
So are snorkelers more delicious maybe than surfers, or what's going on here? Like, what's the hierarchy of like?
It depends on it because surfboards are like croutons, so it depends on if you like that kind of stuff.
They tend to paddle to you. I kind of like that. Like they come to you.
It's the people on the surfboards. You're right. The snorkelers are all like slow and like under the water where there's all that resistance. The surfboard's like skimming across the top, and if you're sitting like 20 feet away, they might just fucking come to you.
It's like Dora Dash.
What? But you guys forgot about my favorite human accoutrement that comes and swims to me to put themselves in my mouth, and that's a Dayak. It's like a kayak, but they die.
All right, this is some good shit right here. We got Shark in the Water in the studio with us here on Local Love. If you want to give us a call, that's 415-903-PLEX. This is our 3rd or 4th phone number. Thanks for bearing with us here, guys. I think I'm going to play some Wyatt Act. I'm going to play the Post Molly Crash by Wyatt Act. You're with me once again with the band Shark in the Water. I think they're going to be really nice and naughty to us, so you can check out Local Love every Tuesday, hopefully. And we'll be right back. This is Post Molly Crash by the Wyatt Act.
Beware of the Post Molly Crash. The Post Molly Crash. I wrote this song for you, so you know what to do if you should ever fall into the pit of the Post Molly Crash. Lesson 1 of the Post Molly Crash.
The Post Molly Crash.
Don't do anything rash.
Anything rash.
Whatever pain you feel, you don't have to make it real. Remember, you can always talk your way out of the Post Molly Crash.
The Post Molly Crash.
Beware of the Post Molly Crash.
The Post Molly Crash.
The Post Molly Crash.
The Post Molly Crash.
I wrote this song for you, so you'd know what to do if you should ever fall into the pit of the Post Molly Crash.
The Post Molly Crash.
Lesson 2 of the Post Molly Crash.
The Post Molly Crash.
Keep a serotonin stash.
A serotonin stash.
Take 5 HTP for a day or maybe 3. However much you need till you get out of the Post Molly Crash.
The Post Molly Crash.
Beware of the Post Molly Crash.
The Post Molly Crash.
The Post Molly Crash.
The Post Molly Crash.
I wrote this song for you, so you'd know what to do if you should ever fall into the pit of the Post Molly Crash.
The Post Molly Crash.
Beware of the post-Molly crash.
The post-Molly crash.
The post-Molly crash.
The post-Molly crash.
I wrote this song for you, so you'd know what to do if you should ever fall into the pit of the post-Molly crash.
The post-Molly crash.
Lesson 3 of the post-Molly crash.
The post-Molly crash.
Stay away from sour mash.
Away from sour mash.
Wine, liquor, beer will only make you sicker, dear. Electrolytes and water's what you need in the post-Molly crash.
The post-Molly crash.
Beware of the post-Molly crash.
The post-Molly crash.
The post-Molly crash.
The post-Molly crash.
I wrote this song for you, so you know what to do if you should ever fall into the pit of the post-Molly crash.
The post-Molly crash.
All right, everybody, welcome back to Local Love. That was the Post-Molly Crash by the Wyatt Act. That's one of our songs that we don't play very often, which is a mistake. But honestly, I could play these like 8 or 9 Wyatt Act songs that I have in this library and just call that a show. Just keep starting back at the beginning. I don't think anybody would even be mad.
Right.
But we do have all this great music. If you want to submit your music to the show, if you're in a band or you're maybe an electronic music producer, singer-songwriter, if you play the accordion, I mean, we really don't care. You go to echoplexmedia.com and you click the little button that says submit your music to Local Love, and please do follow the instructions and have your ID3 tags right, because then we can find your music.
Yes, that's important.
So we have Shark in the Water here. Interviewing them has been interesting so far because sharks kind of speak a different language than humans. But if you guys, how long has Shark in the Water been a band?
How long have you been a shriek? A shiver of sharks, that's right.
We've been rocking the deep for about, well, let's just count it the last year and a half, really. But I think we were longer, but my long-term memory is not here. Jet ski, when did we start?
Before the rain and snow. 3 moons ago.
What is it like? Does it snow underwater? I've never really spent much time underwater.
There's also lava.
Well, yes, it does, but the water kind of helps with that, right? Isn't that just like a hot tub?
Well, 19 nautical miles out, it does get warmer.
And colder.
So we're going to go with a year and a half. I'm going to try to translate for the listener, and I do mean
time
listener.
is irrelevant.
Plus 12 moons.
So is it kind of, when you're on land, right? I know that this is a dumb question. I know you have to keep moving when you're not on land, but how are you guys like surviving right here? You're not moving.
Well, I'd like to tell the listeners that we have a comfort shark for anyone who's listening. Come to the studio, and we will not eat you. And that's a
lie, shark lie. But we do have a comfort shark.
You do have a comfort shark. Does it have a name?
Shark.
All sharks are sharks.
His name is Toothy Swim Buddy, and he wants to be your friend.
Oh, that's his story anyway.
He's sticking to it.
It's a tail. What was the purpose of your question again?
Oh, I was just wondering how long you guys have been a band, but I mean, I was able to translate a little bit of the answer to our
I get my
audience.
free dolphins.
Do you guys eat a lot of dolphins?
Eat anything that comes in our path.
Anything?
Yes.
Oh, well, shit.
At least we'll taste test it.
Isn't this? That's why we came here tonight. Isn't this a podcast? Last week we went to a codcast, but I hate cod. I want dolphins. Bring the pod.
You think that rock cods would be your friends, though?
Ling cod.
Those are poser cods.
So where and when did you guys play your first show?
We played a Halloween party, or as you humans call it, a Halloween party.
Everybody else was dressed up, and we were ourselves.
It was rad.
Yeah, that's right.
But our first real show, when Clam Crusher joined, was in Napa, also known as Napa.
Downtown Joe's with vengeance.
That place is really good. They sell growlers.
It was good food and beers.
Yep, definitely good food and beers. I've been there.
Good food.
And tasty menu.
It's probably a good idea to actually feed this band, because otherwise they'll start eating your patrons, and then like not only are your patrons dead, but then like you've lost some of your income. And like then you have like a mess to clean up. You got to call a guy.
Well, we learned that from Dusk for Dawn that they fucked up by eating everybody. We just take a couple. You know, somebody is always going to be missing.
At least one.
Yeah.
You notice that Chip isn't here anymore. Wait a minute.
It's like a horror movie.
Chip is delicious.
There's little red drag marks on the ground that go out to the fucking living room.
So hungry.
Hungry.
Sharks have feelings too. May I share mine with you? Hungry.
We wrote a song about a hangry shark.
A hangry shark?
We basically have lyric. Lyrics are for you, human food. We just have lyric to draw you closer to the stage to devour.
With our simplistic chanting.
Dance food, dance into my mouth.
Can I throw out a demand, Producer Dave?
Yeah, what you got?
How about Midnight Snack?
This is Midnight Snack by Food Metal because we have a shark in the water here.
We have a song called Midnight Swim. We will eat that band.
All right, welcome back to Local Love. That was Midnight Snack by request from the chat room. People in the chat room were trying to tell me that was a demand. If you're in the chat room, it's a request. You can call in with your demands at 415-903-PLEX. It's 415-903-7539. Or you can join the voice channel in the Discord room. Just do put on some fucking earbuds or something before you join the voice channel in the Discord room. Otherwise, we'll hear ourselves like a few seconds after we say what we say, and it'll be all chaotic and horrific. And the one guy that listens to this show will be pissed.
We're looking at you, Gartrell.
And if you do need help with anything, there's a tech support room in our chat room. You could ask your general tech support questions in there, or you could ask tech support questions specific to the chat room. Maybe somebody will help you, maybe they won't. We're not making any guarantees. This is offered as is.
No refunds.
So we have a shark in the water here. You guys were commenting on the drummer in this Midnight Snack song while we were playing it. You guys have any more love and praise for our good friend James Perry and his his outfit, Food Metal?
The band made me hungrier than I already am.
For God's sake, somebody feed these guys.
The drummer sounded like he had arms like a crab, like a fiddler crab, like a giant arm that just smacked drums until they screamed in pain. And we liked it.
I concur.
Yeah, drummer's fucking rad, dude.
So that's James Perry, a friend of ours. He also has music under the name James Perry, but Food Metal is one of his projects from before. All of his songs are metal about food in that band, in case you weren't aware. You're on Local Love. We do this every Tuesday. We usually start at 9, and we usually end at 11, but we don't really end at 11, but the proper show's over at 11. If you're listening on the podcast version, the recorded version of this, you should definitely tune in live. Join the chat room, discord.me/Echoplex. And I don't know. Welcome. Welcome. And welcome to our in-studio guests here.
Hola. Welcome to the aquarium.
We have a song called that.
Welcome to the aquarium.
Welcome to the aquarium. Yeah.
Welcome to the aquarium. We
are hiding in the coral.
Welcome to the aquarium. We have teeth but have no morals. Chop. Blood. I will bite you.
So, can people find you like on social media? Like, like on Facebook, I think you guys are Shark in the Water. On Twitter, you guys are secret_chum. Is that correct?
Sure.
Secret Chum, yeah.
Yeah, secret_chum. I tagged you in some stuff on Twitter. It occurs to me that you probably didn't notice, but
because it's a secret.
It's a secret. I shouldn't have done that. I've got a lot of.
What are you doing?
I've got a few thousand followers. I shouldn't have let the shark out of the bag like that, right?
Shark out of the net.
That's cool. But we're also on Facebook. Look for the Fin. There's other Shark in the Waters. A great song by Vivi Brown for one. It's a new guilty pleasure. You're welcome. We're not her.
She's not a shark,
for one. Or is that chick Amy Shark? She's false.
Get in my mouth.
She's fake shark.
Yeah. Yeah, but look for the Fin, and you can see some things. I'm working on my YouTube thing. I'm technologically illiterate, as my friends like to shake their head in dismay at. But we have some videos up there soon. I will call tech support and get that fixed out.
From my space to my place, people.
Are you guys on MySpace?
Are we?
Oh, God. I don't know. Are we on MySpace?
We're on MySpace. As a joke, but it's okay.
I don't know if we know.
Friendster?
No.
Foodster.
Stir the food.
And that's about it. We also have Instagram that is managed poorly by me.
It's not that poor.
Sharkinthewater.net. Sharkinthewater.net.
Oh, I see what you did there.
That is our official website, which must be updated.
Chip a little slow on the uptake from the couch.
All right, well, I'm going to play some of the Roughies because I fucking love the Roughies, and this song is called... Oh, I do have the little thing. Hold on. Gotta move all the way over here on the soundboard.
Mad love to PK.
So this song is by the Roughies. It's called Something Useful to Do. And I don't know, we'll be right back with, more shark jokes. Hold on. Alexa, one more shark fact.
Sharks first appeared on Earth 400 million years ago.
That was really brief. This is Something Useful to Do by the Roughies, and we'll be right back.
We've been beaten nearly senseless, all our memories are gone. Now the river runs relentless, didn't take them very long to devise a plan of action that creates a system strong. And now they own every faction and deflate every law.
They own every faction and deflate every law.
Oh, we miss the days of pride in our American-made cars. And this war machine would help if there were more USSRs. But the Germans have surrendered. In Japan the bombs have flown. There are like 90,000 troops still stationed in both countries. How many miss home? So give them something useful to do.
Give them something useful to do.
Oh, let's give them something useful to do.
Give them something useful to do.
Like we could send them to the sand, get the stamp crusade to end. They're so pesky and expensive, some dad like a Muslim friend. It's called Christ on the offensive, but it's delightful to pretend we're still a peaceful, proud, and pensive place with freedom to defend.
Peaceful, proud, and pensive place with freedom to defend.
Oh, we miss the days of pride in our American-made cars. And this war machine would help if there were more USSRs. But the Germans have surrendered. In Japan the bombs have blown. But you can't support your troops by suggesting they come home. So give them something useful to do.
Give them something useful to do.
Oh, let's give them something useful to do.
Give them something useful to do.
If they're anywhere else that could use a few troops, cause we'll
give them something useful to do.
Oh, I think Venezuela looks right for a coup, so let's
give them something useful to do.
Iran, Pakistan, we're coming for you, better
give them something useful to do.
Yemen and Jordan, your numbers up too, so we'll
give them something useful to do.
There's fuel in the desert for the red, white, and blue.
Fuel in the desert for the red, white, and blue. Fuel in the desert for the red, white, and blue. Fuel in the desert for the red,
white, and blue.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Local Love. That was the Roughies, Something Useful to Do. Much love to Patty K and Kyle by Design, them good friends of ours. Patty K is, at this point, when we book him for the show, we book him as a co-host, not as a guest. Patty K is very good at the radio and has been super good every time he's come on this show. I especially like it when he shows up unannounced. Him and Drew Z like to do that, and I appreciate that. You can find the Roughies at it's the roughiesrock.com, I think. I don't know if I'm incorrect, like the chat room, it's my hive mind, it'll help me out with that, I think. But yeah, the Roughies have been really cool, and they're the only one that has a crossover on our soundboard.
Mad love to PK.
That's right.
And that's PK, that's Patty K, the singer of the Roughies. Super good people, and I don't know when any of their shows are coming up, but that's fine. You can like ask the internet or something, it'll tell you.
Patrick's Purple Pants. # never forget.
Oh, that's on our Twitter, but it's you could probably find it on the main Twitter, but on my Twitter, it's buried under a bunch of trolling and shit, and me arguing with Scientologists and shit.
Getting blocked by Dane Wigington.
Oh, God. So I feel like it's been interesting asking you guys questions so far. This is going to be a weird question because you are, in fact, sharks, but being sharks yourselves, how did you come to the conclusion that you should do a shark-themed band?
Hungry.
Do you find that you just bring the buffet to you at that point? People are like, free show, and then they're like, they just...
I like when they pay to get it in my mouth. And they will pay once in my mouth.
We accept all forms of currency. Sushi, sand dollars, American.
Clams?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I'd like to say something about the Roughies. Did you know there's a Aqua tribute band called the Orange Roughies to the Roughies? It's under the sea. Orange Roughy is a fish, if those who don't know.
I thought it was a menu item. Well, I mean, wait a minute. We may agree here that the Orange Roughy is in fact a fish and a menu item.
A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
It's a trick question. The ocean is a snack shack for sharks.
Will said.
Will said.
And true. Very true.
So do you guys, if you were going to eat a snorkeler or a surfer, which one would you guys prefer to eat?
The closest one.
Yeah, closest. Closest.
We're not going to expend that much energy.
That's right.
But you have to keep swimming, but
And
not that
snorkelers
far.
are slower.
Not that far.
It's like we say the boogie boarders are the rollerbladers of the sea.
And that's a
Fact.
Shark fact.
So thanks for tuning into the fucking Local Love. This is a shark episode of Local Love. And thanks to everybody hanging out in the chat room. I'm going to actually do like that magic mirror shit that Miss Nancy used to do on Romper Room. In the chat room, I see AC Robinson, but he's actually playing a video game because that's what the thing says. I see Allie Drew, otherwise known as Alina. I see Breadboard Baker, writes for the blog, sometimes shows up on Catterday. I see Chip DeVille, he's sitting across the room from me. I see Dimitri, and I can't say your last name, but I know you weren't in our chat room for like 6 months and now you're back, so you can't quit us. I see the Echoplex Wrangler that's just sitting there. I see Gartrell.
We had him at Shark.
Gartrell will help you with all your tech support needs in Gartrell's Tech Support Emporium. I see Michael Steffen, formerly of a Nevada County Scooper, and now he writes for the Gish Gallop. I see Ocelot, who's playing World of Warcraft and not listening to this show. I see Ron Sorrell. Ron Sorrell's been supportive of our other work for our other show, and probably our longest probably the longest running patron of on our Patreon of people we haven't met personally. I see Sammy. That's Sammy Seeger. She is an epic troll on the internet, and
She's our Australian correspondent.
Yeah, we got wasted one night and decided to make her an admin, and we got the Waffle Princess in there holding it down and making sure we play the food metal. Thanks to everybody in the Discord, and if you're listening to this on the podcast, you can join the chat room anyway. It's discord.me/Echoplex, and when you do that, then you're part of our chat room. And you can then be kind of alerted when we're live because you'll see notifications that our chat room's going crazy, something like that.
Yeah, pretty much.
So we're coming up to the end of the first half of the show. The show's gone really fast because we've been swimming. We have to swim to keep up with these guys.
Right. Swim or die.
Swimmer is literally for you guys.
Yeah.
So
good luck.
But I do have a song by Shark in the Water, so I think I'm going to go ahead and play it right now.
So people understand what we're about.
We have a song called Death Certificate. This song is Death Certificate. A shark ate my baby. Is there a story?
Yes.
Is there?
Yes. If you take your kids to the beach, you're an idiot, and you're going home with a death certificate. Death certificate. A shark ate my baby. Death.
Just so you know.
You've been
Basically
warned.
a PSA.
So you go to the beach with your kid, you leave the beach without your
Let me
kid.
tell
With the
you
death
something.
certificate.
Take
It's
your
a trade.
children to the shore because you don't want them anymore.
We'll take care of them for you. Best babysitters.
You took your kid to the beach, 'cause you're an idiot. You're going home with a death certificate. Death certificate. A shark ate my baby. Death certificate. A shark ate my baby. Death certificate. A shark ate my baby. Death certificate. A shark ate my baby.
That was fantastic. That was the death certificate of Shark Ate My Baby by Shark in the Water. Shit, that was fucking lovely. I would ask you guys like a little more about the song, but I think it like has described itself in a lot of ways, and I think that
it's literal.
It's literal.
That's the title of the album, right?
Yes. Also, our album name, as you humans say.
Cool.
As you humans would say it. You guys are pretty good at speaking human. Are you guys? There's no shark word for bilingual.
Sharklingual.
We run the gills. Him mostly. He kind of climbs up a little bit sometimes. But we have learned.
I have a translator.
Is it easier to catch food when you can speak their language?
When I have X amount of sustenance, yes.
The only language they speak is
Bubbles. They speak bubbles.
Very fluently.
All right, so this is the end of part 1 of Local Love with Shark in the Water. This has been a fucking tropical experience, I suppose, if you guys are in fact tropical sharks. Like I said, I'm not a sharkologist. You can find them at sharkinthewater.net, and I don't know. Thanks
for the fin.
You catch them with your net at sharkinthewater.net. Wah, 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 wah. So we got some brand new music to us. We got some submissions this week. We got a song by Jeff Hinken. This song is called Mental. And thanks for listening to part 1 of Local Love. If you're listening live, just kind of kick it. And if you're listening to the podcast version, that means you probably caught this in the half an hour between the time I released part 1 and part 2. Congratulations to you. We'll be right back. Echoplex Media, Local Love.
All I want is a peace and
You